At Tyson Foods, we're on
Thank you.
All right, we're on him right now. Go. Oh, you're blinking terrible.
Here with head coach Shane Jacobs. Third week in a row on the road. Talk about the difference in preparations on the road versus playing at home.
I think, we talked about it today, be a champions have to have a mindset regardless of where you're playing, who you're playing, what the circumstances are. Of course, we talked a lot this week about watching the scoreboard. What other people are doing or things that are happening around us can affect our mindset. And I'm playing on the road one more time.
Thank you.
Time since home,
Right
we'd much
here.
rather be at home. But our
Yeah,
guys
just
have
sit
done
right there.
a good job with these road trips and handled them maturely. So I expect us to play well tonight.
Speaking of the guys, how has practice been this week?
It's been good. You guys continue to get more and more locked in, and a lot of the little things. Worked a lot of little things on special teams that we could have done better last week, and worked high point balls. We talked to our receivers. We have some really good receivers. Need to do a better job of going up and catching balls, and so just a lot of things. Continue to point out things we can get better on, and we did that this week.
And injury front, other than Jacoby, are we in shape?
Yeah, we're in shape. We'll hold Dre out and likely to look at him one more time, and just trying to be healthy coming out of the bye week, trying to be as healthy as we can. And so right now just got our eyes on Keandre, but I think everybody else in pretty good shape.
Your plans for the bye week?
We're not going to practice, and we've never taken a week off for the bye week. We grinded guys this year, and we like where we are as a football team, and so we're going to give them a whole week off and told them to go enjoy it. Some of them have vacation, and then we'll look forward to a week from Monday, ready for the next season.
Coach, appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Dan, back.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Halls, Tennessee, where tonight it'll be Peabody taking on Halls in a regional matchup here. And we're looking forward to this one. And then probably for the players and coaches, they're looking forward to next week because it will be a bye week. We will be off next Friday. But tonight, got to take care of business and do it real quick as we take on Halls. That's the schedule for tonight, and we hope that you're set back and relaxed and ready for some football here tonight from Lauderdale County. We'll be back in 4 minutes. Stay tuned.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
And we are back here as we're set for some football action. Terry Clement has joined me now. And Terry, Halls have had hard times lately, and especially this season. They've been outscored 245-12.
Yeah, and the thing about Halls, Dan, is that I guess not too long ago, they weren't a bad football team at all, but they, like you said, they've struggled on hard times, losing to Harding Academy 36-0 last week, and they've won 7 district championships, and it's been since 1990 since they won one, but they made the playoffs back in 2013. And so, I mean, there's some tradition here. They've got a beautiful field. One of the best manicured fields that we're going to play on outside of Walter Kilser Stadium. But they're just they're struggling right now. There's really no other way to put it.
Also, in looking back to last week, Peabody played Lake County. That game was up in Lake County at Tiptonville. And Terry, the halftime score was 9-6. Peabody led. And then somebody got somebody's attention. And they went on the roll, and that's when Peabody came through.
Well, it's kind of like Coach Jacobs said last week in the post game. It was nothing big. It was just a lot of little things, a lot of miscommunication, and once we got that squared away, I think you saw more of the real Trenton Peabody offense. Look, outside of the first drive and maybe a couple of runs, this defense played really, really well.
Yes, they did.
I went back and watched a lot of it, and they played really well. And it was just the offense, like we said, communicating, not maybe throwing the football to the right spots, making a bad read, getting the wrong formation. And people don't understand, if you aren't in the right formation to run a certain play, that play may not be very successful. And that's something that Coach Jacobs talked about last week in the post game, was just that, we were getting in the wrong formations to try to run plays. We weren't communicating well. And you heard in the interview they've had a good week of practice. They're locked in, so I don't think we'll see that tonight.
Plus, a week off, and I think it's scheduled at the right time.
Well, and of course, this is the planned week off. We got the week off a couple of weeks ago, but this is the planned week off, and I think they're going to try something new. I think as hard as they've worked the kids since the beginning of fall practice back at the end of July, and through the summer and all that, I'm sure they're ready to get away from football for a little while and, kind of regain their perspective and get their batteries recharged and get ready for, what hopefully is a long grind all the way to the first week of December.
That'll be fun.
It will be.
when we come back, and we will be taking a look at Terry's Losers of the Week. Terry's Losers of the Week coming your way right after these words. We will be back in 3 minutes.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit, they care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Welcome back, and both teams on the field right now taking their warm-ups, and it's time to do Terry's Losers of the Week. There's some good games this week, and then there's some really bad games this week. Let's take a look at some of them. Let's look at Westview and Union City. Remember, Terry is picking the losers.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that the loser of that game will be Union City. I think Ty Simpson and company will roll, and I know Mr. Simpson is headed to Tuscaloosa. either tonight or first thing in the morning to watch his team, the Alabama Crimson Tide, take on my team, the Ole Miss Rebels, tomorrow afternoon.
That'll be a good game.
I think it can be. It can be, but it can also get very ugly very quickly for my guys.
That's what depends on if you play golf tomorrow.
I will not be playing golf tomorrow,
Okay.
I can tell you that.
JCS and Tipton Rosemark.
I don't know a whole lot about Tipton Rosemark. JCS has kind of surprised me every time I've picked them, so I'm going to pick the loser tonight to be JCS.
And Ripley will play Millington.
Don't know a whole lot about Millington. I think Ripley's pretty solid, so I'm going to go with them and say Millington is the loser.
And then we got Dresden and McKenzie.
Well, I would like to think that's going to be a good game, but it will be till they kick it off.
Okay.
And, the loser of that one's going to be Dresden.
Then we got a game that's quite interesting, Chester County and Southside.
Well, I tell you what, that one is interesting. I think the physicalness of Jackson Southside will prevail in the end, and I'm picking Chester County to be the loser.
Okay. Then we got Haywood and Northside.
Dan, I think this game could be close for a little while. Northside definitely has come on. They came from 3 touchdowns down to beat South Gibson a couple of weeks ago, but I do believe in the end Northside will be the loser.
And Humboldt takes on Greenfield.
I think Humboldt will be your loser.
USJ and Fayette Academy.
I think Fayette Academy will be the loser.
Let's see. Let's go to Lake County and West Carroll.
Tell you what, that's a very...
We talked about that one going down.
We did. That's a very interesting football game. Man, I tell you what, it's at West Carroll, but I think the athleticism of Lake County will prevail, and West Carroll will be your loser.
They certainly have the speed, if nothing else.
Yes, they do.
Obion County and South Gibson.
That one could be that could be an interesting game as well. I think Obion County is better, but I don't think they're quite better enough, as somebody used to say one time, and I think Obion will be the loser.
Okay, Milan and Crockett County.
We were listening to a show coming up, and those two teams were described as the 2 most banged-up teams in West Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
Well, sorry to hear that. Crockett County will be your loser.
Okay, and McNary and Liberty.
The battle of the winless. And I'm going to have to say that Liberty will be your loser.
Then we have Henry County and Springfield.
That could be a very interesting football game. Big region contest. It's at Paris, so I'm going to go and I'm going to say Springfield will be your loser.
Huntington and Gibson County.
I don't think that one's going to be much, and I think Gibson County will be the loser.
Covington Dyersburg.
Now, this right here might be the marquee game of the night. This one and one more that you skipped over. It's at Dyersburg, and, man, I tell you what, Dyersburg's running attack is very, very good. I'm going to say Covington is your loser.
It's going to be interesting. I
is.
got them marked, and
all right,
we'll be back with a look at this upcoming game tonight with Trenton Peabody and Halls after this 3-minute break.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, roll tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Rivlogo Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Okay, welcome back as we get set for Halls and Trenton Peabody to play some football here. And we apologize to you for the pregame interview that we had. It was a wireless problem, somebody cutting in on our channel, and not the fault of Terry Clement. Not the fault of Paul Schulze.
I'm going to tell you the reason it wasn't my fault because I don't know how that stuff works. I just talk into the microphone.
Speaking of Paul Schulze, this copyright broadcast is presented by Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this ballgame without the express written permission of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Let's talk about Halls for just a second. In 2013, they were in the state playoffs, losing to Mitchell, a respectable score of 28-14. Since about that time, it's been downhill. Jason Curtis in his third season trying to put things together. It's tough.
It is. Here's the weird thing that Jay Taylor and Coach Jacobs and I were all talking about. The enrollment at Halls and the enrollment at Peabody is practically the same. They are the two largest schools in Class 1A. And, I know they've had some middle school teams that have had some success. Speaking to a couple other people, it's just something's getting lost in the translation from middle school to high school. And, it's I hate it for these kids. I really do, because it's not fun going out and getting beat pretty badly every week. It's tough, and I know that because when I went to college our first year, we won one game, and everybody else was beating us 42-7 and 49-7. We scored. We'd always score. We never did get shut out, but it's still tough. It's tough to mentally get up and go to practice every day and come out and work hard and try to get better. But, hats off to Jason Curtis and, these kids that are still coming to practice every day, that are working hard, that are working to get better, to represent this school and this community in a positive way.
And one day, the bells will go off.
Oh, absolutely.
And they will pick up a couple of wins, and then they will start to build their program back. But until that time, it's tough, especially on these young men. But hats off to them for keeping on. And that is what's so important here for them. They have an overall record of 333 wins, 511 losses, 13 ties, and this is their 100th season. So congratulations to Halls for that. Peabody coming off that big 30-6 win over Lake County last week, and the Peabody just keeps on rolling. And we're looking forward, looking down the road to some games that we could look at, but Coach Jacobs would say, let's do this one first,
Absolutely.
And then we'll look down the road. So next week is an off week, but off weeks are needed this time of the year. It's a great timing for an off week.
It is. They're going to be out of school as it is on fall break, and as are a lot of schools in West Tennessee. And like you said, Dan, it's a good time for an off week. We got Jacoby that's banged up a little bit. Keandre's not going to start tonight, and so hopefully we'll get both those guys back ready to go in 2 weeks when we host Humboldt. You got Humboldt, and then you go on the road to Huntington, which is maybe one of the premier games in West Tennessee all year.
I think so.
And then you're going to end the season with
West Carroll.
With West Carroll at our place, and then get ready to go into the playoffs. And you don't want to say presumably, but you would have to think is going to go in as the region champion.
Yes.
Again, and
without a doubt on that. So we'll see.
Dan, something that we were talking about also is this tonight can be a very special night for Trenton Peabody football. And we think we're right, so we're not going to say we are 100%, but we're about 95% that the longest winning streak in rural West Tennessee ever is 42 football games. And, of course, Peabody has won 42 football games in a row, so should we win tonight, we think that we're going to break the record for rural West Tennessee. And it was held by Martin Westview at 142, and
they had that quarterback then.
yeah. Simpson was throwing it in 1970 also.
Man,
but the team that beat them was Trenton Peabody to stop the streak, and so there was another streak that was pretty good. Haywood had a pretty good streak on up in the 20s, and say, well, y'all won 42, and you're only talking about 20. Let me tell you something: you go win 20-something football games in a row. That's something to be proud about. Who broke that streak? Trenton Peabody. So, which one?
The yellow one in the center.
That one? Okay. And so anyway,
what'd you just do?
I don't
blow
know.
up the country or what?
I just did what I was told.
Okay.
I
Too many buttons around here
for
me to push.
I do that at home too. But anyway, so this could be a pretty special night for this Trenton Peabody program. They're number one in the state. Got 14 of the 18 first place votes. Fayetteville got the others. Nobody voted for anybody other than either Peabody or Fayetteville, and they were all, Fayetteville and Peabody were both voted either number one, number two in each and every single vote that was cast by sports writers. This 37th meeting of this rivalry, Peabody leads 32-4. More Peabody domination. They've won 21 in a row. 21 in a row over Halls. In the last 4 games, Halls has been shut out. And so the last time Halls won a game in this rivalry or in this series was back in 1991. They defeated Peabody 15-14. But over the last 4, Peabody's outscored Halls 185-0. So, look at that! Looky there! I told you he'd find us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Donna.
Donna,
the goodie bag.
That's right, and we're not telling anybody what's in it.
Nope,
it's a secret. Okay, let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with starting lineups.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
Okay, it's Pink Out Night here at Halls, Tennessee, honoring breast cancer survivors and the fight against breast cancer. And this is the Tyson pregame show, and it's time now for starting lineups. And here's Terry Clement.
Thank you, Dan. As we first look at the Trenton Peabody offense starting lineups, we're going to, of course, led by none other than junior quarterback Sam Driggers, 40 for 60 on the year, 472 yards, 7 touchdowns. Last week, Sam struggled a little bit throwing the ball, but, man, he made up for it using his legs. He was still 5 for 14, 46 yards, and did have a touchdown pass last week. In the backfield, number 7, Khalid Ganaway, 88 carries, 694 yards, 8 touchdowns last week. Big night for Khalid, especially from about midway through the second quarter on. 17 carries, 151 yards, and 2 scores. One receiver is number 5, Malik Ganaway, 16 receptions, 176 yards, 3 touchdowns on the year. Another receiver is number 9, Derek Key, 6 receptions for 109 yards and a touchdown. And his brother DeMarcus Key is the other receiver, 14 receptions, 162 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Ethan Ray will be your tight end H-back, along with Riley Vanderver, as you see there. Along the front, Connor Meadows, the UT Martin commit, will be at left tackle. Isaac DeHaan at left guard. Jet McAllister, the center. David Witten is the right guard, and Ed Burns is the right tackle. Now, as we flip over, oh, by the way, this offense is averaging 35 points per game. Now, as we flip over and we take a look at the defensive starters for Trenton Peabody, at one end is going to be Jordan Shepard, 12 tackles on the year, 2 tackles for loss, 6 hurries, and a sack. We've got Connor Meadows down listed. I think we'll probably see Riley Vandiver start at that defensive tackle. 11 total tackles, 4 of them for loss, and a quarterback hurry. Keandre Wolfork is going to be out tonight, so we're not sure who is going to start in his position there, but we'll get that to you just as soon as we can. The other defensive lineman is number 13, Jason Baskerville, the senior, took over the team lead, has 37 tackles on the season, 10 of tackles for loss, 5 sacks, a forced fumble, 2 hurries, 1 interception for a touchdown. It was last week. And last week, Dan, this young man had himself a night. 14 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and that interception for the touchdown. The linebackers, McCoy Sewell will start at the strong side linebacker in place of Jacoby Albee. 18 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, a fumble recovery. In the middle, London Burkett, 31 tackles on the year, 4 tackles for loss, 2 hurries, and 1 fumble recovery. And the weak side linebacker will be number 86, junior Ethan Ray, who comes in with 4 tackles on the season. In the secondary, Malik Ganaway will start at 1 corner, 20 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 1 pass breakup, a forced fumble, an interception, and a defensive touchdown. The other cornerback, number 1, DeMarcus Key, the senior, 8 tackles, 6 pass breakups, which leads the team. 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss, and a defensive touchdown. The 2 safeties will be number 9, Derek Key, 21 total tackles, leads the team with 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and a fumble recovery. And rounding out the secondaries, number 2, Colin Wade, the junior, who's done an admirable job stepping in for Khalid Ganaway. 7 stops on the season, 1 tackle for loss, 1 interception, and a pass breakup. And Dan, those are your starters for the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide.
And that's brought to you by McLean Power System. And there you see the officials as they get some last-minute ideas of what's going on in this ball game. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back. Stay tuned.
At Tyson Foods, we're on a journey that is grounded in heritage and humility while embracing ambition and growth. We're transforming into a different kind of food company with unparalleled capability that spans agriculture to dining culture. And while the value of our company has grown substantially in the past few years, we are just getting started. We are disciplined and focused operators. We manage capital thoughtfully and courageously. We are dynamic entrepreneurs, innovators, and brand builders. These are essential elements of who we are and what we do, but alone they do not explain Tyson Foods. We're a food company, we're a family, and we're taking a big step forward. The entrepreneurial spirit that fueled our founders fuels us. We feel and embrace a responsibility to create a better future. To do so, we must acknowledge that the world is changing. The people, customers, markets, and technology of tomorrow will not be the same as they are today. As our world grows, challenges are becoming more complex and opportunities are taking new forms. The basics of life, like good food and enough resources, are not givens. They must be preserved, reimagined, and created simply and ambitiously at a meaningful scale. The world is changing and so are we, not simply reacting to change, but embracing it so we can thrive within it. It is time for us to think differently about the role Tyson Foods plays in our world. To inspire our next chapter and guide our team, we have defined a new purpose for our company. A purpose that unifies how we do more than our part to ensure the world thrives, while also constantly pursuing growth to ensure Tyson Foods thrives. At Tyson Foods, we make real, accessible, and inspiring food. We do it sustainably, creatively, and transparently at a scale that matters, because Tyson Foods exists to raise the world's expectations for how much good food can do.
At Hardy, Martin and Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Okay, we're about set for the coin toss. And we're set for the team captains to be meeting in the center of the field. And they're doing some extracurricular activities down here on the field tonight. This game, 7 for Halls going in here tonight. They come in 0-6, I believe.
You're correct.
If my numbers are right. And officials talking to the captains. I haven't seen that done, where the officials just meet one side. Usually it's do that at the center of the field.
Yeah. Dan, here's something kind of interesting. Just saw on Twitter. Tonight's Laverne versus Dixon County football game has been postponed for a lack of officials. No makeup date has been announced just yet, and that is becoming more and more of a problem, unfortunately, across West Tennessee, as there's a shortage of not just football officials but basketball officials, baseball umpires, and it's a bad thing, but hey, if you don't have officials, there's Memphis. I can tell you this: in Memphis, they're already playing on Thursday. They're playing some on Friday, and they're playing some on Saturday.
You're going to see that happen in rural West Tennessee on the Thursday and Friday deals. It's going to happen unless things turn around, and I don't know. It's going to take a while to get that particular thing turned around. The team captains for Peabody gathering on the far side. Going to have a good crowd here tonight from Trenton Peabody.
Yeah, I think we've got Kalik Ganaway over there, Riley Vandiver, and I think I'm seeing that right, Amarian Skinner, number 58. I will get them when they get out closer. I love those jerseys, man. They're so pretty when you're up close. They look good. They look
fine.
But
from here,
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see those numbers. But there's Thomas Sharon, your referee for tonight. Thomas, a friend of mine.
Where's he from?
He is from Jackson, Humboldt, Crockett County, somewhere over in there.
Okay.
He had a daughter that played basketball at Crockett County. Graduated a couple of years ago. She was a very good player. Very good player.
The Crockett County fans going out on the field and welcoming their team out on the field in just a second. Now let's go to the official.
Marion Skinner.
This is tails. Call it before I flip it. If I drop it, we'll do it again. Call it loud enough where he can hear you. Where you call?
He called tails.
And it is heads. You want the first, right? So you want the ball. Yes, sir. You score, right? All right, y'all spin around. Beside me, place him.
There you heard, I hope you heard anyway, the official. Hall won the toss and has deferred to the third quarter. And now Peabody and Halls meet in the center of the field, and both captains go to their respective team to come out onto the field together. Shane Jacobs, head coach at Trenton Peabody. He's also the principal there at Peabody, in case you didn't know. And there you see Peabody ready to come through, and there comes the Tide, the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. comes out onto the field. They're dressed in the white, trimmed in the gold, and the black pants, black helmets with the gold. And we will see Halls. They will come through the mouth of the Tiger down to the end zone to our right. We're still 3 minutes away from official kickoff time. And all eyes. You see the big H there in the center of the field. As I said, this is their pink out night. And they've raised a lot of money here for breast cancer awareness, and very good job done.
Yeah, that's a great cause and a great effort, not just here at Halls High School, but all of the schools all across West Tennessee and the state of Tennessee. And the people are so good to give, to donate to the American Cancer Society and for breast cancer awareness. And it's a bad disease. I know somebody's probably had somebody that you know.
Everybody knows somebody
that's been affected by it.
That's right.
And so it's good when the schools and the communities, do this.
You hear the Peabody Golden Tide Band across the way. And a while ago I looked down and not a lot of Halls fans here.
No, it's, you would, hope these folks still, will come out and support these kids that are going out and they're working hard every day to try to represent their school and their community in a positive way. And
let's take I hate to interrupt you, but let's take a 2-minute break and we'll be right back.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or light cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only.
We're back and ready for first quarter action. First quarter is brought to you by Duncan's Express Pharmacy. And we appreciate our sponsors very much. Terry?
Then one other thing, continuing on real quickly with the breast cancer awareness. Of course, I said somebody knows. I'm sure everybody knows somebody. Brooke Driggers, Sam Driggers' mother, breast cancer survivor, and we. I know that nights like this probably have a special place in her heart, and we just want to always continue to pray for her and hope that she continues going strong.
You are so very right, Terry. Peabody out on the field. They're going to receive to start this football game. And Halls will be kicking off as the student body section from Halls comes back off the field. Next week is an off week. Free. You can go pick out another game to go watch.
You can go refurnish a gym floor.
You can help Terry with some gym floors.
You can help me with some gym floors.
I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, bringing you the play-by-play of this one between Peabody and Halls. Halls ready to kick off, and that'll be Rager. Ball on the 40. It's teed up. We're set to play football, and this one's underway. High end over end kick. Going to be retrieved at about the 15, out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ganaway. That was Khalik Ganaway. Is there a flag down?
I do not see a flag. We'll see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Ganaway takes it at about the 14-yard line and just comes straight up the middle. Good job creating a seam. Was able to break out of the tackle right there about the 40. And then I thought if he can make 13 miss, he's going to take it home, and he did. And
it's 6-0, just that
quick.
Way
to start.
Mitten in to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect, and it's 7-0. Peabody back in 60.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
Parker Vernon going to kick it off, and it's a short end over end, taken at about the 14, out to the 20, and down at about the 23, 24-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 there for Halls. Mark it at the 25.
Good job by the Peabody.
Return.
Yeah, it was a good job. Tyrone Brown getting down there and making the tackle.
From the 25-yard line, Peabody leads 7-0, 11:34 remaining first quarter of play. From the 25, the quarterback is Thompson, Colin Thompson. He is a senior. They come to the line, they split, wide to the right, wide to the left. He's working out of the gun. There's a snap, and a handoff goes around the left side, and a loss on the play looks to be about 7. Be 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, just zone read, and Jason Baskerville and Malik Ganaway are just left unblocked, and I don't.
They marked it 5 at the 20. It'll be second down and 15 from the 20-yard line. Here comes Halls to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Lone running back there. And a handoff goes around the right side and back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Third down, 15. Well, they tried left, they tried right. They're in a passing situation now on 3rd and 15.
Yeah, same play, other side, like you said, Dan, and not much going on that side either. Look for number 24, Devin King, maybe to go back quarterback in passing situations sometimes, Dan.
Out of the gun they work. There's a snap. Handed it off, and he gets by one man, and that's about it. Down at the 20-yard line on the carry was number 3. That was King. He's a junior. And everybody was there.
Yeah, the Key boys teamed up on that tackle.
So it's going to be 4th down. They go into punt formation. And that'll be Rager into punt. Snap is high, brings it down, gets a punt down the field. And it's going to take a roll and picked up at the 48 and still on his feet, down to the 42. And that's going to be 1st down and 10. DeMarcus Key on the carry for Peabody. Ball was nearly blocked.
Dan, I'm not sure that we didn't. The way that ball was spinning, I'm not sure that we didn't get a piece of it.
Might have got a hand on it. They marked the ball at the 42-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Sam Driggers is the quarterback for Peabody. Sam's going to be working out of the gun. They send 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, wing left side. Lone running back, that's Ganaway. There's a snap, little lateral pass. It's complete. Goes to Malik Ganaway. And he gets down to about the 33-yard line. This will be 2nd down and short yardage. Gain of about 9 on that play.
Yeah, just up and throw it to him out here and let him see if he can make a play out in space. Good block by Key and good yardage on 1st down.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Driggers out of the gun. Lone running back on 2nd and 1, and Ganaway gets the ball, carries it down to about the 23-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Trenton Peabody, and they picked it up really well. Amy Greer, State Farm Insurance, 1st down, and Ganaway just straight ahead football.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight out of this Peabody offense. Just let this offensive line open some holes and let Kalik run.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Driggers back there by himself. Man goes in motion, takes the handoff, turns the corner, and goes into the home stretch. This is Ganaway. Ganaway makes it into the end zone. Nope, they say stepped out of bounds at about the 3. It'll be 1st down and goal to go from the 3. Ganaway came around the corner, took the handoff. There you see, and just headed toward the sideline. Nobody was going to stop him, and, stepped out at the 3-yard line.
He did. That was a good call, but good job by the offensive line on the jet sweep.
1st down and goal to go for Peabody. I say Ganaway up the middle. What do you say?
That'll work
Ganaway
for me.
back there. And this time, Driggers is up under center. Spreads them out, 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. And there goes Ganaway and into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. 13-0 Tide. Kalik Ganaway takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Straight ahead. In he goes. And we got a player down on the field down there. You got any other scores? I know it's early.
No, I know. I'm looking. Jackson Southside's taking an early 7-0 lead over Chester County. Riverside, which is a game that I didn't have, Riverside leads East Hickman 6-0.
Yeah, it was on there.
Was
I
it?
didn't let
Okay.
you guess on it.
Okay.
I didn't figure you knew anything about East Hickman.
Well, no, I think East Hickman's going to be your loser.
I think you're right.
7-0 USJ leads Fayette Academy.
I don't know. Let's see if we can get a shot of the injured player down on the far end of the field. There he is. They're tending to him, straightening out a leg. Okay. Hopefully everything's all right.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a cramp.
No, shouldn't be this early. Shouldn't be this early.
They got him up on his feet. That's good news. Help him a bit, and I think it's a knee.
That is number 56, Calvante Taylor, 5'6", 215-pound lineman, offensive line, defensive line. And he is a freshman, so hope that
hope that young man's all right.
Yeah, I hope so also. Dan Dresden has taken an early 7-0 lead over McKenzie. That's a little bit of a surprise.
A little bit. A little bit, you say?
A little bit.
Owen Lee will be holding. As Minton will attempt the extra point. Long count, ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 14-0 tied back in 30 seconds.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Parker Vernon's going to kick it off. And high end over and kick. Going to be retrieved at about the 12. Out to the 15, to the 20. Down he goes at the 23, 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Halls. Good kick by Parker.
Yeah, that was Ladarius Roberts on the return for Halls. They had also South Gibson. Did I give you that one? 7-0 lead over O'Bine.
Yes.
Okay.
From the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Thompson brings his team out to the line of scrimmage. He's going to work out of the gun. Lone running back there with him. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap. He's going to keep and go the right way, and then pitched it off to the right side, and got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And, Terry, you mentioned a change in a quarterback.
Yeah, and it's number 12, Tanner Belton. Freshman.
That's the way you build it back.
That's it. There's a learning curve with freshman quarterbacks, so you might as well go ahead and go through it.
Belton brings his team to the line on 2nd down and 10. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. He's working out of the gun. Quick handoff straight ahead, didn't go. And that handoff was to number 3, and that is King again. That went nowhere.
No.
Loss of a yard on the play. 3rd down, 11. Two wide to the left, 1 to the right. Out of the gun. Snap. Handoff again to King. Gets back to the line, and that's all. 4th and 11 coming up. 14-0 tied. 6:12, as you see there on the screen, remaining in the first quarter of play. He lost a yard then.
Yes, he did. Dan has 6 carries for -7 yards.
They go into punt formation. Snap, good one. And it's blocked and picked up and into the end zone. Touchdown. Picked it up.
Kylan Wade.
Yes, number 2. That's Kylan Wade. And takes it into the end zone. I knew he was going to get one in a minute. So it's 20-0 tied. There you see, just a matter of picking it up and taking it in. Minton in to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is no good. It went down low, and it went under the goalpost.
I think that was Derek DeHaan.
Was that DeHaan?
That was DeHaan on that kick.
Okay. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
Peabody going to kick it off again. And they lead in this football game by the score of 20-0.
Dan, Hardin County has struck first in that big Region 6-4 a matchup. 6:48 left in the first quarter. They lead Lexington 7-0. That game is in Savannah.
Down by the river. I was in Savannah last night.
I was too.
Volleyball.
Yes, right.
Is that Chase Minton going to kick it off?
That is.
Good kick down the field. Retrieved at about the 12. And that's going to be all. And it's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Halls. They're going to spot the ball at the 25-yard line.
Well, Dan, no offense to Halls, but you're going to have to do something a little bit different than trying to run.
You're not going to run against Peabody.
No, not with Markel King.
Now, last week it worked really well for Lake County in the first half.
It did.
But Lake County's full of speed.
A little bit faster, yes.
Play clock down to 4. And a timeout going to be called here. Timeout on the field. The score, Peabody 20, Halls nothing. Back in a minute.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Set to go. Thompson back in as quarterback for Halls. There's the snap he keeps and then turns the corner, hands it off, and brought down hard at about the 32-yard line. Terry, they picked up 7 yards that time.
Yeah, that was just an option play to the left. Good job. The end comes toward the quarterback, so he pitches it out to Ladarius Roberts, and Roberts is able to pick up 7 yards.
It was a good play.
It was.
Give him 8 yards as they move it to the 33-yard line. So it's going to be second down and about 2 yards to go. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap and the handoff and a loss on the play. It's going to be third down coming up. A loss of a yard.
Connor Meadows in it in on that play is he's kind of taking over where Keontae Johnson usually plays, and Riley Vanderveer's over at the 3 technique tonight.
Third down and 3.
I said Keontae Wolford. I'll get my names right in a minute.
You didn't have COVID either.
No, I didn't.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, out of the gun. Rolled it back there to him, and he got hit and brought down at about the 26-yard line. Bad snap. Rolled it back to the quarterback. It's going to be fourth down. Loss of about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be fourth down and about 2. They will go into punt formation again. Same song, second verse. Snap, a good one. Gets the punt away. High, hanging punt. He rolls out of bounds right at the 45. And it's going to be first and 10 for Trenton Peabody. Going to mark it at the 44. First down and 10 for the Golden Tide, leading here 20-0 in the first quarter.
Dan O'Brien and South Gibson have both scored touchdowns since our last report, and now South Gibson leads 14-7.
Jack's excited.
He is.
There's a snap. There's a handoff. Goes straight up the middle. This is Ganaway. Nope, that's Bonds. Gets across the 50 to the 48-yard line. He picked up 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. It's going to be second down and 2.
Dan, we got Cade Walker in at quarterback. Senior getting some good time tonight.
You never know.
That's right.
Second down and about 2 yards to go. Walker up under center. Wide right, wide left. Snap, handoff straight ahead. This is Ganaway. Ganaway pushes and pushes to the 46. That's close to a first down. Was that Bonds again?
Bonds, yeah, Bonds still in there.
That's a 1st and 10. Amy Greer, State Farm, first down to the 46-yard line. Peabody leading 20-0. 2:15 remaining, first quarter of play. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Walker. There goes Bonds. He bobbled the ball and didn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd down 11. And we got a player down on the field for Halls.
Then at the end of the first quarter, Westview and Union City are scoreless. Westview has its 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line of Union City. So a little bit of a surprise there, but that's all right. South Gibson reclaimed the lead against O'Brien 14-7 with a 95-yard kickoff return by Ross Crenshaw. 1:22 left in the first day. As we said earlier, they lead 14-7. Milan 14, Crockett County 6. 4:34 left to go in the first quarter in that ball game.
If you look at it, wave at him, Jack. There you go. My grandson with us tonight. He wants to do this game next week.
Hey, that's okay.
I said next week will be a fine week for you to do a game.
For him to do one.
Got his St. Louis cap
He
on and
does,
his
yeah.
Titans shirt on. So
there you go.
this young man's going out holding his ribs, it appears.
Yeah, trying to
Hope he's all right.
Get a number. It's 24, I believe, if I'm seeing that right. I believe that's right. I believe that's Devin King, the junior.
2nd down and 11 coming up here for Peabody. Wide to the right and wide to the left. Out of the gun is Walker. There's a snap. Hands it off to Bonds. Bonds goes around the left corner. He may be gone if he gets by one man. Didn't do it. But he got a big first down and a lot of yards. Picked up the 11 for sure and many, many more. All the way down, Terry, looks like the 23-yard line. Goes around the corner there to the 30 and is finally brought down at the 23. 1st and 10. Amy Greer State Farm first down for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Snap, Bonds. Bonds dodges one, couldn't dodge the second one, and a flag comes flying in. Did we get
it may be a face mask from the
that's
first,
what it looked
from
like
the first tackle.
From here.
Yeah, he's marking off. It'll be from this. There you go.
There you go. He marks that off. Personal foul,
Yep.
face mask. That's going to take the ball all the way down to
probably about the 12, half the distance. Yeah, right there.
Sure got him.
Yep, he sure did.
Right at the 10. There's a snap. Handoff. Goes to Bonds. Bonds into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. 26-0. Peabody. 26 points in the first quarter of play. Bonds takes it in for the end zone. See who we've got with the extra point. Number 15 in for the extra point.
25.
No, 25. That is DeHaan. Lee will hold ball up. And it is perfect. 27-0. Peabody. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Minton's going to kick off for Peabody with 39 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Good line drive down the field. Picked up, rolls way back there at the 7, and he takes the knee. And if I had that crew coming toward me, I would take a knee too.
Absolutely. Dan, we got a few updates. Covington leads Dyersburg after 6-0. Huntington 15, Gibson County 8. Milan has scored a couple more. They're up 28-6 on Crockett. USJ 14, Fayette Academy nothing. Jackson Christian 14, Tipton Rosemark nothing. Haywood 14, Northside nothing.
Ball's at the 7-yard line. And the clock is running. They got to take one snap. Wide to the right, wide to the left. This is Thompson at quarterback. There's a snap. Looks, flips it over to the right side, gets an opening, and he is brought down at about the 15-yard line. Going to be 2 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2. That's a good move.
It was. That was
King on the carry.
Was King. McCoy Sewell on the tackle, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter, the score, Peabody 27, Halls nothing, back in 1 minute.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, Roll Tide!
Both teams coming back on the field. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for Halls at about the 15-yard line.
Lake County, Dan, has scored. 9:02 left to go in the half. They went for 2, of course, did not make it, so they lead West Carroll 6-0. Very important ball game.
Out of the gun, they work it on 2nd and 2. Low snap, and he pitches it out, and he straggles away, and he may have picked up the first down at close to the 17-yard line, depending on where they spot it.
I think they're going to give it to him.
It was close.
Yeah. Kylan had a chance to get him in the backfield there and wasn't able to do so.
1st and 10 from the 17-yard line for Halls. The Tigers with their first down of the evening. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Thompson at quarterback. Handoff. Hit about 2 or 3 times and got back maybe to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, just not much sledding going on up there against
2nd down coming
front.
up. Here come the Tigers of Halls to the line. Got them spread out, fakes the handoff, rolls the opposite way, and probably not a very good move. Peabody helps the young quarterback up.
Yeah, fake the give and just went out and great job. Tyrone Brown coming up from his cornerback position and making the play for about a 3-yard loss.
15-yard line. 2nd down. Rolled it back there to him. He's getting some pressure, and he's going to be brought down at about the 4-yard line. That makes it 4th down, doesn't it?
Yes.
4th down and long yardage. They'll be punting out of the end zone. And, you know, that's always
an adventure.
A challenge.
I think they stopped, gave him his forward progress back to at the 10.
Okay. At the 10-yard line. They will be in punt formation. Good snap, not much of a rush, and down the field it goes. And it's going to go out of bounds. Around the 33-yard line, it'll be 1st down and 10. Peabody's got the ball on the Halls 33-yard line. And 1st and 10 for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. 8:20 remaining in the first half of play.
Sorry, and Medina, Obion County scores on a 9-yard pass, and they had, with 10:20 left in the first half, they have tied that game up at 14-all.
Jack just fell out of his chair.
I'm telling you.
33-yard line.
I think we're probably fixing to get a delay
Peabody.
penalty. Oh, we took a timeout.
I don't blame him.
No.
Taking pictures of the cheerleaders. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 1 minute.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
First and 10 for Peabody. Official fell down out there. Did you see that? Paul,
I can't believe you would say that.
There's a snap. Hand off. Goes to the right side. Down to the 20 and steps out of bounds.
Bonds makes a great moves. There wasn't a whole lot there at first and just kind of hesitated right there to see. And then just accelerates diagonally, as they're taught to do, and picks up 13 yards, and that's 56 yards on 6 carries unofficially for him.
Ball's at the 20, and it's first and 10 from that point. Peabody to the line. 7:15 remaining. There's a snap. Looks his way through, goes around the left side, flag down, and into the end zone, but I've got a feeling this one's coming back.
Yeah.
Probably a hold. Flag's on about the 12.
I'm going to say it's on Tyrone Brown, the way he's acting. Dan Caden Pope from Hardin County intercepts the pass and goes 22 yards for a score. They lead Lexington 14-0. Dyersburg has scored and gone ahead of Covington 7-6. Westview has scored again. They lead Union City 14-0, and Riverside has scored again. They lead. Who do they lead? Heath Stickman, 13-0, and South Gibson has scored, and they lead O'Bine 21-14. So
ball's on the 22-yard line. Any surprises there?
No, not really.
Ball on the 22. First and 12. There's a snap. Goes right side. This is Bonds and works his way down to about the 10-yard line. He just reached and grabbed him and jerked him down.
Yeah, it's the counter tray and
Watch
backside
this.
guard and tackle. Young Thompson just
Hey,
able to
come back there.
get a hold of
That was a quarterback.
Cameron. It was.
Ball down to at the 11-yard line. Second down, about 1.5 yards.
Sorry.
There's a snap, handoff, goes to Bonds again, cuts it back up through the middle. Got the first down close to the 6-yard line, and it'll be first down and goal to go with 5 minutes remaining.
Dyer County leads Memphis Overton 14-0 at the end of the first quarter, and Fayette Ware has scored, and they lead Memphis Kirby 7-0.
First and goal.
Jackson Christian is up 14-7 on Tipton Rosemark.
There's a snap. There goes Bonds again. He could drive a Mack truck into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. And it's 33-0. Peabody.
Yeah, like you said,
around
Dan,
the left side.
Yeah, around
big hole.
Counter and around the left side and big hole. That's right.
DeHaan in to attempt the point after. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is perfect. 34-0, tied. Back in a minute.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Back there with the cheerleaders again. They're enjoying a Peabody lead of 34-0. DeHaan's going to kick it off from the 40 with 3:52 remaining. Quick first half, no passes.
Yeah, neither team wanted to. We've had one. That was
Yeah.
Sam completed one to Malik for 9 yards.
High end over end kick. Retrieved at the 15 to the 20 to the 25. Out to the 30 and falls forward to about the 33-yard line. And it'll be first down and 10.
And the clock runs.
I wonder if they've got an agreement or something.
I'm
The
sure.
Clock's running.
I'm sure. And look, you know, Shane Jacobs doesn't want this thing to get any worse. You know, we want our kids to play, and they're going to play hard. But you know, running the clock is just a classy move.
Out of the gun.
Belton.
There's a snap. Goes between his legs, and he's going to be brought down for a loss back to the 23. As a bad snap, mark it at the 24-yard line.
I think, Dan,
29-yard line.
There you go.
And it's going to be second down. Looks to be about 6. Team. Two wide to the left, one to the right. Looks, and he keeps and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be third down.
Marion Skinner in on that tackle, along with number 66, which is Brad Johnson, sophomore.
Everybody's getting some work tonight.
Everybody's getting some time tonight. Hey, these young guys, they need to learn. They got to get ready.
Two to the right, one to the left. Rolls around the corner. This is King on the carry. Gets across the 30 up to the 34-yard line. It'll be fourth down coming up. Worthy Road broadcast. This is a copyrighted broadcast of Worthy Road Studios. Any reproduction or rebroadcast of this without the express written permission of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. The announcers are hired by somebody. Worthy Road. They go into punt formation. It's on a Worthy Road. It's down there the other side of where Uncle Joe's barn burned. Now a timeout going to be called. Timeout on the field called by Halls. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Fourth down, Halls goes into punt formation. Bad snap. He gets the semblance of a kick away, and Peabody falls on it at about the 30-yard line. Bad snap on the long snap. It's going to be around the 30-yard line.
You know, I think Rager was wanting a roughing the kicker on Kylan Way because he didn't ever touch the ball, but Thomas Sharon explained to him, so once you made a football move with the ball, now, you know, he doesn't know if you're a runner or not. So I think that's going to end the half.
That is going to be the half. End of the first half, the score, Peabody 34, Halls nothing. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay tuned.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or light cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer, at State Farm in Trenton. your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Amy Greer, State Farm. That's one of our main sponsors here on Peabody football. The Band of Gold from Trenton Peabody is on the field right now. And let's take a look now at the highlights of last week's game against Lake County. Remember, in the first half, it was a whole different ball game than how that it ended up, because Peabody was ahead at the half by the score of 9-6. If we can hit that now, we can start that.
Wade in the water.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Golden Tide football as Trenton Peabody has traveled to Lake County to battle the Falcons of Lake County High School.
Hey, fellas, big ball game tonight. Big ball game, okay? Potentially region championship ball game. Play the next play, play the next play, play the next play. Everybody got me? Let's go, fellas. Let's play hard tonight. Let's go. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go. Jag it off.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
We'll see this high-powered Trenton Peabody offense coming in, as I said, averaging over 36 points a game tonight. And there come the Tide onto the field.
Man goes in motion. There's a handoff, goes around the right side. Looks, turns the corner to the 40, to the 35. Pushed out of bounds somewhere in that vicinity.
Now you got Chase Minton
in to attempt the field goal. Ball down, kick up. Kick is perfect. 3-0 Tide.
God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, 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 wade in the water.
There's a snap. There's a handoff. Ganaway. He's scampering
touchdown.
into the zone. Touchdown Tide. Peabody takes the lead, 9-6. Good first half of football. Peabody leads it by the score of 9-6 over Lake County.
Guys, there's not a single bit of me at all that is disappointed in the score. I could care less what the score is right now. I told the defensive guys that I would much rather be in a ball game right now, okay, playing a ball game like this, than I had winning 28-35 to nothing at halftime where we got no competition. This right here is what we train for. We don't train for 35-0 ball games at the half. We train for nights like tonight. So if we're training for nights like tonight, then go back to the training. Go back to the first 2 games we won. How'd we win? We were mentally tougher than the opponents. That's how you win big games. Go play as hard as you can, fellas. Let's go have fun in the second half.
Now, look, defense did their job now. It's time for the offense. March this football down the field.
You got to put it in the end zone.
Put it in the end zone.
1st and 10 from the Lake County 48-yard line. Driggers under center. Snap goes to Ganaway. Ganaway breaks free to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Tide. 15-6 Peabody.
I've been the 1, see, they been the 2. Yeah, if you play with me, I bet that you lose. Yeah, the beast in the room, he will soon. Yeah, and when I win, they gon' lose it.
He goes straight back, looks once, looks twice,
it should be picked.
And that is picked off. Intercepted at the 45 to the 50. Driggers back there by himself. Takes it, puts a shot up in the corner.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Tide. What a pass by Driggers.
There's the Malik Ganaway that we have been wanting to see.
Threaded the needle. There's snap, goes straight back, gets pursued, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a touchdown, Baskerville. And it's 29-6. They watch the clock count down to 0 right there, and 42 in a row is in the books. 30-6, the final score. Peabody wins it.
And I'm going to tell you something. It's like I said before. We'll see this bunch again.
I know our audience enjoys the sights and sounds videos from the week's previous game, and we want to give a huge shout out to the Peabody STEM program for helping make that possible. We'd like to spotlight STEM this week by showing you at home a more inside look at this program at Peabody High School.
What is STEM? STEM is a combination of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics that is used to create a student-centered, problem-based learning environment. But STEM goes way beyond that here in Trenton. STEM helps our students create a set of skills that allows them to become thinkers, doers, creators, and problem solvers. And with that set of skills, they can solve problems at their home, at their school, and in their community. But that's the formal definition of STEM. Let my students tell you what STEM really is.
STEM means that I don't have to sit in a classroom all day and I'm provided with different opportunities and ways to learn.
It means a well-rounded education that's better than the usual curriculum that we have.
To me, STEM is about a sense of community and positivity and just a new way of thinking for students at Peabody.
We here at Peabody believe that STEM does much more than just educate our students. STEM helps develop ingenuity, creativity, problem-solving skills, and so much more.
It's taught me really good problem-solving skills, and a lot of times we have to come up with crafts, and a lot of times those crafts don't go as planned, and so then we take what we've got and we turn it into something even better.
My education is definitely more in my hands. If I have a project that I really want to do, I can go to Coach D and he'll be like, give me the things to do that project and I'll do it from there.
STEM has impacted me in a way that I'm more of an open-minded person that makes me better at solving real-world problems and not just learning how to multiply.
They are moving around the room, they're collecting research. We actually teach them in STEM when they're presented with a problem, kind of steps they can go through to find the solution on their own instead of just being presented with a solution already. And so we teach them things like asking why or finding out what the real problem and the solution.
I believe the hands-on work and applying what you learn is what really helps students in the future. You don't just sit in a desk and learn stuff, you actually have to apply what you learn. So that's a lot more like real life.
Here at Peabody High School, we've gone to great lengths to supply our students with the things they need to succeed. Along with maker spaces, we have things like 3D printers, laser cutters and engravers, live animals that students can interact with, and we also have several certifications that students can get while they're in high school.
It's shown me different ways to learn and different ways to tackle problems and different ways to look at problems, and that's going to be really useful in college and for the rest of my life.
STEM is something that I plan to go into possibly as a career because I've thoroughly enjoyed being in the STEM program.
Now we're starting to receive messages from students that are now in college telling us how much STEM has impacted them and helped them with the direction of in their lives. And so I think that's what it's all about when you're a part of a high school trying to impact young people, trying to impact minds, trying to help them find a direction with where they want to go. And I think STEM has played a huge role in that for a lot of our students.
And when you're looking at careers in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, things that a lot of kids have never been exposed to here traditionally, small rural district. And you look at, well, hey, let's make those things accessible to our kids. Let's look at kids leaving here and pursuing STEM degrees, but there's a whole world of jobs out there about which we knew nothing and about which they knew nothing. So let's expose them to that. And if we can get them out of there, making six figures or in the 80s or 90s, then they've got a shot.
STEM isn't just confined to Peabody High School. We want as much involvement as we can possibly get from our middle school, our elementary school, and our community, which is why we host our STEM events. We have STEM events such as the Halloween STEMtacular, our Christmas STEMtacular, our annual STEM Expo, the Spring STEMtacular, and the STEM Fair. Our STEM program has a bright future. We firmly believe in investing in our people and our programs. which is why we have dedicated an entire room to the newest program, Peabody Esports. Peabody Esports will allow our students to be successful while they're in high school and after high school. We've newly partnered with Bethel University's esports team, in which our students can get 30% of their college tuition paid for. But that's not all we have here at Peabody High School. We're in the process of transforming our library into a premier, state-of-the-art makerspace. In this makerspace, we'll have engineering design tables, custom-made student presentation tables, and all of our 3D printers. Not only will we have new equipment, but we'll have ample space for our students to work on all of their projects.
You should definitely go into STEM because it is just so much fun.
I just hope that the STEM program continues to grow even better than what it is now, even after I graduate.
I would say STEM has got to be one of the best choices of my life though so far. It's been great for my education and my just development.
STEM really taught me to love education. If it weren't for STEM, waking up and going to school would be a lot harder. It cushions the blow for everything I do here.
I want to see graduates from Peabody leaving and pursuing STEM degrees. I want to see seniors, juniors, sophomores at Peabody Googling STEM degrees and seeing if there's an interest there.
I want STEM to continue growing in terms of things we can offer students, but also want it to continue to grow in terms of how many students are involved. I think we've almost doubled our numbers 3 years in a row in terms of our STEM program and the membership and students involved, and I want to see it continuing to grow.
And this is all possible because of the support we have from our community, our sponsors, our administration, and most importantly, our students. Because without them, there is no STEM.
If you're interested in learning more about the STEM program and wanting to stay updated on STEM events and projects, or you'd like to consider donating to the program, you can follow them on Facebook and Twitter and contact them through those mediums. Well, it's 34-0 here at the halftime. The Hall's band on the field right now. Let's take a look now at some highlights. And Terry, join right in. It gets started with, as we've seen, a lot of starts on football games this year. They take it at about the 15, and he's gone.
Yeah, just I don't know why people keep kicking to our deep guys. You know, it's better for them just to kick a squib kick and us get it about the 30 or 35 than to, as opposed to seeing this is
Ganaway takes it in.
Yep.
Then we go for a run for a touchdown. This is going to be straight up the middle. And there goes Ganaway into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's 14-0 after Mitten's extra point. Okay, the next one we're going to block a punt. All this happening in the first quarter. And there's the block, and into the end zone we go, and
Colin
Wade with the touchdown, and it's 21-0.
20. No, that's the
we missed that
extra
point.
That's right.
And it's 20-0, and then the deep run, the long run. Here we go. This is handoff. It's going to go to Bonds. Bonds to the 50, 40, 30. And the only one that could stop him was Thompson. And did so about the 23-yard line. Then we're going to have another run for another touchdown by Peabody. And there goes Bonds. Starts up the middle, straight ahead football into the end zone. Reaches across the line, takes it in. And then the final one that's going to make it 34-0 here in the first half. This is the one you could run a Mack truck through. See the hole there? And he waltzes in for the touchdown and takes it to 34-0. And that's where we are right now. 34-0 as Peabody leads. Let's take a 3-minute break and we'll be right back.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit, they care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
Hall's got them a junior program going on.
Yeah.
Hope it's very successful for them. Parading some young men. That's
grade.
exciting for these guys to come out on this high school football field.
Hey, and they all got to run through the Tiger Head before the game, so you know that's got to be exciting.
That's how you build a program.
No, that's absolutely how you build it. Dan, as we look some scores at the half, Dyersburg 7, Covington 6, Huntington 35, Gibson County 8, Hardin County all over Lexington 24-0. We don't have a report on Springfield and Henry County as of yet. McNairy Central leads Liberty Magnet 21-0, Milan 43, Crockett County 6. Riverside leads East Hickman 20-0, South Gibson 31, O'Brien 14. Nothing yet, maybe. All right, 21-7, Jackson Christian over Tipton Rosemark. No score, Harding Academy, Trinity Christian. West Carroll and Lake County are tied at 6. USJ leads Fayette Academy 28-0. No score yet, Huntington and Greenfield. Haywood 27, Northside 6. Southside 14, Chester 0. McKenzie has scored to take the lead on Dresden 13-7.
I'm amazed at that score.
I really am too. No score yet, or no report. Millington Ripley or South Fulton Brewston. Jackson Christian 21, Tipton Rosemark 7, as we said, and Westview leads Union City 35-0 at the half. And I wanted to scroll down. Michael Odom tweeted, and this has been, I wanted to get about how long ago it was, 22 minutes ago, that Memphis Fairleigh had finally made it. Okay, so they're playing TCA instead of Harding. It finally made it to TCA for the football game tonight, and that was just 22 minutes ago.
That's
so
nice of them.
6
This
minutes
is going to be
see.
6-minute quarters. 6-minute quarters. Peabody's going to kick it off. The rain is falling here at Halls, Tennessee, and the kick is going to be taken at the 18, finally picked up, and still on his feet, brought down at the 24. This will be a running clock, 2 6-minute quarters, and that's going to get Paul Schultze out of here in plenty of time. He has to go unload another one, Tipton Rosemart.
Oh, bless him. Tavion Farms on the tackle there for Trenton Peabody.
Ball at the 24. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Halls. There you see the score. Peabody leading 34-0. Off week next Friday night. No Peabody game next Friday night. Working out of the gun. Football's going to start getting slick, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And they flipped it back, and a loss on the play back to the 18-yard line. As King again on the carry.
That was Kamari Bonds coming up from his secondary position to make that tackle. I think I'm right on that. 29. Whoop. I hope you didn't want that, whatever it was. Devin Bond, sorry.
Was my
Sorry.
dinner.
Yep.
Long loss of 5 on the play and didn't gain them back then, and a fumble on the play, but I think the ground caused it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, let's see where they move the sticks to.
It's like about 18, 19.
Yeah.
Hey,
3rd down and long, and the rain is falling pretty good now.
Yeah, I don't know what that was on top of this, but as long as it wasn't one of Miss Donna's coconut sunflower cookies, you'll be all right.
I shared with Schultze.
I can't believe you did that.
Well, it wasn't out of the goodness of my heart.
I know.
Well, that's a 17-yard line.
A lot of young players in for this Peabody team. That's good to see.
3rd down and long. And there goes King again. King around the right side and falls forward to about the 22. It'll be 4th down. Peabody will get the ball now as they'll go into punt formation. King is a fairly good athlete.
He is, and
he just has no blocking.
No, he doesn't. But he and Belton and Thompson and Roberts, they've been kind of running for their lives all night.
There you can barely see the rain. And gets the punt away, and down the field it goes, and it's going to roll dead at the 48-yard line. And that's where Peabody will take over. Clock continues to roll. I think the saddest thing I heard tonight was the game, Dixon County, I think that was canceled because they couldn't find officials.
Yeah.
That's a bad scenario.
It is. It really is. But like we talked about earlier, that's unfortunately that's becoming more and more, and you're going to start seeing, like we said, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday games.
From the 43. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Goes straight ahead into the secondary to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and brought down at about the 19.
That is Billy Wilkins, freshman.
Billy can run.
I tell you what, that's a nice run by Billy. You'll see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Good job. Kind of goes up in there and hesitates, and now nice cut and turns it on.
Gets to about the 19-yard line. Nowhere else for him to go, but good job by the freshman. From the 19, 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. We're going to run the ball again with 1:21 remaining in the 3rd. There he goes again, and he tripped up that time. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. One minute remaining in the third quarter. Again, these are 6 minutes, quarters, brought to you by Anderson's Furniture and Floor Covering. 855-1311. Wide to the left, out of the gun, Peabody. There he goes again, straight ahead, and picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. Couple of yards to about the 17.
Tell you, Billy Wilkins is certainly a name that we're going to hear over the next 3+ years.
If we're hired that long.
If we're hired that long, yeah.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Into the third quarter, the score, Peabody 34, Halls nothing, back in 60.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Well, it's 3rd down and 6 for Peabody as we start the fourth quarter of play. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. There goes Wiggins again, and he's down at the 20-yard line. On 4th and 6. That Mr. Clement will turn the ball over.
Yes.
Or was that wrong?
That was 3rd, yeah.
It was wrong.
Yeah.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Walker at quarterback under center. And a handoff goes straight ahead. Going to get the first down and then a few more. Down to about the 13-yard line. Or did he get it?
No, he didn't get it. The board was wrong. It said 4th and 6. He got about 6.5 or 7, but I think it was more like 4th and 10.
Halls have the ball at the 13-yard line.
See, I think we've only got 10 now. There comes 11.
4 minutes. Wing to the right side. There's check back. And going to be eat up at the 10-yard line. A fumble, but we're going to mark it at the 11 and say the ground caused it.
Yeah, that's that option again, and King was able to get back on it.
Second down, close to 10, now closer to 12. 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Snap goes over, quarterback, and who retrieved it down there? It's going to be a safety. 2-point safety. Going to go to Peabody on the bad snap. Look at, as you see, the ball goes way over the quarterback's head into the end zone. Quarterback was able to fall on it, and it's a safety. 36-0, Peabody. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
There you saw the return. All the way back to the 50.
William Baskerville on the return.
Ball at the 49. 36-0, Peabody. We're working on 6-minute quarters here in the second half. Handoff straight ahead to the 40. Got a first down to the 37-yard line. Has Bonds on the carry.
Bonds, yep. The other Bonds. That was Devin Bonds on the carry.
Ball at the 37-yard line. Less than a minute remaining in the game. A rain shower. Hope it's about done.
Me too.
Wide right, wide left.
I think they're
going to go to the knee.
Yeah.
And they do. And they're going to let it count down now. And they won't be playing any more here tonight, as both teams head toward the 50-yard line. And the huddle. And we're going to take a 3-minute break. 3-minute break, and we'll be back to wrap this one up.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, Roll Tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Rivloga Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Well, it's going to wrap this one up, Terry. 36-0. No surprises here tonight.
No, there wasn't. Just glad we got out. Got a lot of kids, some work tonight, and going into the break 6-0, and be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We'll be reading and hearing more about that as we get closer to time. Again, the final score here tonight, 36-0. Peabody has defeated Halls. For Terry Clement, I'm Dan Hughes. Good evening, everybody.